built a little firecracker cannon. And just the barrel, wheel spin. A little bit of a pad back here that's, it's got teeth, but I don't really expect it to be able to grip onto anything to prevent it from flying backwards. I intend to load it up for you all. Got 2 firecrackers. I'm going to pull the explosives out of here and also use the fuse, stick it down into this hole, which I've got a bit of aluminum can rolled up. That way to better insulate the plastic barrel. This is 100% infill printed. The settings, I made it where the walls were like 7 millimeters thick or something. So all the rings are concentric. There's no back and forth zigzag infill, and it's 100%. So it should be able to survive 2 charges of firecracker. I don't know. I don't recommend you doing this. I mean, I'll upload the files, but, do it at your own peril. I'm not responsible for any damages that happens to you or anyone else that creates this. So let me just go on the record and say, don't create this. But if you want to, it's available. So either way, let me set this aside for a second. Got my little toilet paper for wadding later on. First, I gotta break down these firecrackers. I'll be able to just... Alright, there's the wick. So just stick the wick down in the hole before I get anywhere farther with this. I think that's all the way down there. Yeah, it's definitely all the way down. Alright, so wick's in the barrel. Now to break open this thing. Sometimes it's just easier just to break it in half like that. Yeah. Difficult part is making sure you get the explosives and not the clay that plugs the ends of this firecracker. See, just got a little bit of clay right there. Looking for the gray stuff, not the brown stuff. And I'm sure I'm going to have some brown stuff mixed in with it, but that's just, just have to deal with it. Wow, this one's got quite a bit of a charge. I almost wonder if I should just try this with 1 shot first instead of, Nah. We'll do 2. 2 firecrackers. There it is again with the clay. So I think this half is done. Got a little bit more gray stuff in this one. I don't know what this is. I guess flash powder. I'm no expert pyrotechnician. I don't do these things. All right. Try to scrape away some of the brown. I don't need the brown. I'll tear a little bit of piece of paper off and overlap it and see if I can just get the brown off of there. That's most of that paw right there, so. A little bit right over here. Yeah, I'm kind of wasting my time doing this. I don't think it really matters that that's in there, but still doing it. Whatever. Alright, that's probably not good enough if it was to be a problem, but this is what I'm working with now. So, got to funnel this. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's a big clump of brown. Get that big clump out of here. Alright. So I'll try to funnel this into the barrel without spilling much. Just crease one of these edges over here a little bit. works pretty well. All right. So, guess I'll give it a little tap. Try to pack it in at the bottom. Wick's still in there. Good, good. All right, now to figure out how much wadding I need. Start with this and see how that feels in the fingers. It's a good thing it's been raining outside. I mean, I don't think this is much of a fire hazard, but if it were to be, everything's wet. So, let's see. That might be too much wadding. Tear that in half. Still probably a little bit too much. By the time I'm done with this, who knows if it'll be enough. Either way, I'll loosely pack it into the breech right there and follow up with this rod. I'll press it right in the middle, that way keeping the outside of it fairly soft all the way down. And then for the steel BB, 25 caliber. And I'd say this barrel is about 2 inches long all the way to the back. Obviously the BB's not going all the way to the back. Alright, it's packed in there pretty good. Guess I'll see you on the outside. Wish me luck. Alright, well, here's my setup. Got the stand set up so I could be right up there close to you. Hopefully I don't screw up my phone in the process. This is the only camera I've got. I'm going to be recording it in slow-mo, so unfortunately I don't believe you'll be able to hear the audio from it firing. Well, now that I look at it from this angle, I think I could probably turn it a little bit. There we go, that's probably a little bit better aimed. Yeah, well, either way, this beer can is not full of beer. Don't worry, I'm not wasting alcohol. It's full of water. Alright, wish me luck. Hopefully my phone doesn't get hurt in the process. Gosh darn it, a little can liner popped out of there. I'm having a problem with that. I need to figure out something. I thought about putting a washer in there with layers of plastic in between the washer and the breech. But otherwise, other than that, it survived. It kicked back, as you could probably tell from the slow-mo, which I have not watched yet. And yes, entry hole. Does it have an exit hole? It does. It has an exit hole. Awesome. So that worked. Now, whether or not I'll load it again, I don't know. Pretty pleased with that. Hopefully the slow-mo looks pretty cool. Alright, thanks again for watching my video. I hope you all have a great day, YouTube.